How'd you reset?
It doesn't matter.
Not like that. You ready?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it.
So,
That's you. Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody else.
My name is Darren.
And I'm Graham.
And we have been to see the film Interstellar. Really quickly, tell me the plot.
Okay, so there's humans. It's a difficult plot to get through, but there's humans and they're living in a world which is somewhat in the future, I reckon. Maybe 20 years or so. The way
that one out the sky, didn't you?
The way things are going.
Probably 20 years, yeah.
Well, and
probably 100 years.
And like the place is getting swamped by
dust.
The blight, which is killing all crops and stuff like that.
Dear old blighty.
And so basically, Matthew McConaughey stumbles upon this secret organization called NASA.
Never heard of it.
Well,
it's
getting kind of like, you know, pushed out of the popular kind of thing.
Well, too much detail. Why couldn't you say that Earth died, we're all starving, so we need to find new planets by going through a wormhole? Why couldn't you say that?
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah,
that's what I was getting to.
Yeah, but you were making it longer than the film is.
I was just heading to. So go on. That's a point for the film, for the video, isn't it? So
what did you think of the film, Graham?
Long.
It was long, but I think it justified its length. I don't think it was like.
Why is this an argument? You said what you think. I said it was long. That's not to its detriment.
That's the way things work, isn't it? We talk about a piece of art or media.
It's a conversation.
If we have a disagreement, we disagree.
Do you disagree that it was long?
I don't disagree that it was long, and I didn't.
So you didn't disagree? That point. Yes, you did. You.
I said that I don't think it was too long. I think it justified its length. That's not arguing with you to say that it's long. I agree with you that it's long.
Yeah, but you reacted as if I was saying something detriment to the film.
This sounds like this is your own insecurity we're delving into now. Did you think it was too long?
It's possibly a bit too long.
Yeah, well, I disagree with that.
Do you think it wasn't too long?
No, I don't. I think it was I think it was a good length for what it was. Like when I don't know, pick a film. The first two Harry Potters, they're like 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes. They're way too long. They should be about 1 hour and 3/4 at the most.
But it's for the fans of the book, isn't it? Because
they can read the book then. We're watching the film. But with Interstellar, I think that it was. It didn't. I didn't actually think it felt long for me. I understand that
there was no scene that felt dragged out or pulled out, or there was no conversations that went on a bit too long or anything like that. So
could it possibly done without Anne Hathaway's love speech.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that was a confusing part of the film for me.
Yeah.
Because I mean, obviously that will come up as a conversation. Like, you know, if you haven't seen the film, you have to see the film to understand what we're talking about. So it's kind of spoilery. What do you think?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not. Firstly, don't watch a video about Interstellar if you've not seen Interstellar. It's just stupid. We could just blurt out the end in any second.
Yeah.
And secondly, it's not that bad.
It's not what bad.
What you're going to say.
Oh, right. Yeah, so, but the whole point is that Anne Hathaway has a like a boyfriend, I guess.
Yeah. Why did you say Anne Hathaway's boyfriend? Why did you have to say... Why did you have to
her relationship partner, her love interest, is on this remote planet somewhere. And she wants to visit that planet, even though there's been no... Well,
there has been a chance of it being a success. It's just less of a chance.
Anyway, the point is, she's kind of making a case to go to that place, even though the other place is sending out
well, they're both sending out signals.
Positive readings and stuff like that. I don't remember the film.
No.
And
basically, it's between those two
planets. She's turning it into like a love story.
I'm really trying to summarise what you're saying, and you keep interrupting me to make it longer. It's a love story. What? Go on.
Oh, well, she's kind of like proposed it as like...
God almighty. I don't know how you've made this so long.
You keep interrupting, that's why it's going so long. Christ almighty. I'm trying to say...
Go on.
She's arguing, saying love transcends time and space.
A conversation with you is like pulling a handkerchief out of a wizard's sleeve. I just don't know when it's going to end. It just goes on and on. And I'm not impressed anymore.
Magical,
I'm annoyed.
Interesting.
No, it's too much. He's a child magician at an adult's party. We're all drunk and angry. When's this handkerchief going to run out? So you didn't think it was a good love speech either? It just seemed a bit out of character for me.
I like the idea, but you know, being I don't know, like the whole point is that she's like incredibly like scientific person and stuff like that.
Yeah, scientists we call them.
So you would assume that she's trying to analyse things and stuff, whereas no, she's trying to throw her emotions into the mix, which is it's understandable and fine and stuff, but to pass them off as a scientific reasoning would not really apply in that situation. So you wouldn't go on a anyway. So what else did you like?
What did I like? God,
what else didn't you like? And then we'll get back to what you did like. Also, you're out of frame, man.
That's fine. I thought, without going into spoilery stuff, the end was a bit weird, but not the very end, the bit before the very end. I'll just say the bit that involved bookcases.
Okay.
I thought that was a bit strange.
Well,
go
okay.
on.
Nothing.
You can't just pretend
That
like
could be considered spoilery.
I said the bit with the bookcase, that could literally mean anything. How is that spoilery?
Carry on.
I thought the performances were great by everyone involved.
Oh, the acting especially
including-
was good in this film,
There was
as
a
well as
cameo,
the special effects.
a surprise cameo that I won't ruin for anyone.
Stanley.
Imagine.
It just pops up.
Yeah, he's just reading the newspaper, pulls it down, looks shocked, puts it back up. Job's a good one.
Yeah.
They should film all his cameos before he dies. Just for like the next 20 years. Just
get him on a green screen.
Yeah, exactly.
Do
And just doing
some
loads
stuff.
of various expressions, like
just everyday stuff.
just the odd line, and then just work it in somewhere.
He could be the Watcher, but that's for a different video.
You've even mentioned this in previous videos.
Have I?
Yeah. We had a conversation about it in the Spider-Man video.
Anyway.
So yeah, so I don't think it was as good.
How do you remember the Spider-Man video?
Because I have a good memory. I don't think it's Nolan's best film, Mr. Christopher Nolan. Mr. Chris. What, you do think it's his best?
No, but
What do you think is his best film?
I really, really love Inception. Like, I love the idea of dreams and stuff like that. And
You love the idea of dreams.
I love the idea of them. They're just
one day
so...
I might have one of my own. A dream.
Yes, you can be a tool all your life if you like, but you might want to stop now while we're filming it because
Filming it.
it's being
Stop
evidenced.
filming my tool. My favourite, I don't know, I can't choose between The Dark Knight.
I didn't ask, so I don't care.
No, but when I asked you, I didn't really care. I was just looking for an excuse to answer my own question. I like The Dark Knight, The Prestige, and Memento.
Great. Oh, do you want an award? A medal? What would you rank them in order of threes?
In order of threes? What kind of creepy riddle is that?
As a top three?
What, has put those three in
What's
order? But I
first?
said I don't know.
Let me guess, actually. What did you say?
I don't know the answer.
Dark Knight, you said.
The Prestige.
Prestige and
Memento.
what? A Memento.
Yeah.
Let me guess. You would probably say Prestige, then The Dark Knight, and then Memento.
Well, he's wrong. I would say probably The Dark Knight.
You didn't know a second ago. You said, "Oh, I don't know." And now as soon as I
there's like an infinite amount of alternate dimensions where you're given the infinite amount of different responses, and in every single one of them, I'm going, "You're wrong."
Smug.
There's no way you could have got it right. If you just put a gun
face.
to my face, gun to my head, I'd probably say The Dark Knight, then The Prestige, then Memento.
I want to.
But I think this is
Wait,
below.
say that again.
No,
I didn't hear.
The Dark Knight, The Prestige, then Memento.
Really? Seriously?
Yeah.
That is surprising. I
It
know
would be
you
more
like
surprising
Batman
if I
and
said Insomnia. Or The Following.
Great. That would be a surprise. It'd be even more surprising if you said The
You're
Goonies.
easily surprised. Well, it wouldn't be a surprise, I'd just be wrong.
We should.
But Interstellar, yeah, it was really good.
Interstellar was really good.
Yeah, apparently it borrows from the right stuff. I've not seen it. It obviously borrows from
The
2001.
Right Stuff?
Yes, it's a film, Graham.
Oh, I've only seen the series.
With Matthew Wright. Imagine, that's a shit show. What else can we say about this?
keep going. I don't know. Yeah, sorry, keep going.
Yeah?
Keep going. Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just,
Yeah, that's fine.
I've never literally made you laugh with tears. And I don't actually know what you're laughing at right now.
I don't know why. It's good. I'm good. I'm sorry, keep going.
Yeah.
I can't
I don't know what
breathe.
we're saying.
It's fine.
Well, actually, I think the film...
What is the right stuff?
What, the film?
The film?
Yeah, I don't know, I haven't seen it. Fine. Yeah, I think the... I don't know. Oh yeah, humorless. It's quite a humorless film, despite the robot being quite funny.
The robot was funny.
I think it would have been better if it had more jokes in, but you could say that almost about any Nolan movie. Michael Caine's amazing. Michael Caine's always amazing.
He was really good as well, yeah. He looked very old.
Yeah?
It's quite sad, really.
Yeah, you look like you've been crying.
I don't know why that tickled me so much.
No.
Sorry. I was talking about how humorless the film is.
Yeah.
I just had a laughing fit over Interstellar. The robots are really good, and yeah, I don't know what else to say really.
Just really
Apparently, like Neil deGrasse Tyson, the famous astrophysicist, the guy who was like the major proponent behind making Pluto not a planet anymore.
When I thought they're going to make it a planet again.
They can't.
Why?
Well, it's scientifically not a planet.
I heard they changed their mind.
Why?
I don't know.
Let
I'm
it go.
Scientist.
That's the
Let
point.
It go.
That's the point of science. This is the whole thing behind.
Yeah, but it's all about discovery, isn't it? Maybe they discovered something else.
That doesn't mean anything.
Maybe they.
The whole point of science is to move on from what they used to know and
Yeah,
to.
well, moved on again. Back to where we were.
Well, to be fair.
Yeah.
But anyway, he says it's all like very close to hard science, as close as you're going to get, probably in a Hollywood.
So does Kip Thorne.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who was involved in its inception.
Yeah.
I wonder if he kept a memento
Oh.
to while away the dark night.
Do you reckon he had insomnia at the time?
I hope nobody was the following him. Lost it there.
Yeah.
So that's Interstellar. Some people love it. Some people like it.
Does anybody hate it?
Hate? Not that I know.
No. No, I don't
I think
know.
some people love it and some people think it's overrated.
Mm.
I loved it, and
I
I
thought it
think
was
that I
really
will
good.
love it more. I think, yeah.
We haven't really got time to do a couple of complaints or criticisms about it, have
It'll
we?
be quick.
I think the fact that Matthew McConaughey refers to his daughter by her name constantly is a
Murph.
little bit Murph. I mean, obviously it's meant to remind you about Murphy's Law and stuff like that because it comes up a few times and stuff like that. But I just think like it's quite an impersonal thing to keep calling.
To keep using somebody's name is quite
Yeah,
personal.
yeah. Well,
Is it, Graham?
His daughter. You'd think there'd be some sort of pet name or whatever, but there's
Murph?
nothing. No.
Is it
It's
short for Murphy?
Yeah, I get it. What it's short for, but it's not.
So it's a pet
It's
name.
not like Horn or Darling or Babe or whatever.
You thought the film was. You thought a criticism of the
Hang
film was
on,
that he didn't
alright.
call his daughter Babe.
There's other.
Hi, Babe. I'm waiting for you. I'll be back.
That's not the point. No. Okay, so I just think that kind of disassociates their relationship because.
Because he actually calls his daughter her name rather than
Yeah, exactly.
Sugar Lips or whatever you wanted to call her.
Yeah. So,
Honey Bum.
another thing I thought. The other thing I thought was bad about it was.
Bad.
There was a little small criticism was the fact that it's just story, just constant exposition. Like you always find out what's happening next. There's never a point. He's a bit like Superman in a way because
He flew around the world backwards and undermined the previous 2 hours in
I'm
dramatic
talking about
tension.
time and stuff, yeah. It's the fact that he is never so close to death. Like he always just goes into something.
He's never so close to death.
Yeah, like even when he spoiler alert, he ejects from the pod.
That is a spoiler alert. You threw
Whatever,
that in casually.
whatever. No. But if you
He ejects.
You
What do you
understand.
mean he's never so close to death? I don't understand that sentence.
he's never.
He's never almost dying.
Okay, all right. So here's a point. Again, spoiler alert. Don't watch this if you haven't seen it. But what's his name? Jason Bourne says to him,
Jesus. You probably...
"Spoiler alert! Everybody knows.
What they do now?
Turn it off if you haven't seen this." Anyway, it's too late now.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Jason
Just
Bourne.
was scratching the back of my foot. I'm kneeling down. If you saw that, I wasn't scratching my ass. Forgot that I was being filmed.
Nobody.
It was my heel.
It's gross, and I can hear it from here.
Hurry up.
You interrupted me with scratching your leg or your
Well, at
foot
least
or
we
whatever.
acknowledged it with my foot.
Anyway, so what was I saying?
Jason Bourne.
Oh yeah, so he talks about seeing kids and stuff during certain moments and stuff like that. Seeing his kids in his memory, sort of thing.
Yeah. I don't think he had any
Before an
kids.
occasion. Anyway, that's not the point. Matthew McConaughey we never experienced him having that panic and worry for his kids and stuff. Obviously,
Yeah, you do.
Obviously,
That's the whole film.
Everything he does is for his kids, obviously, and that's the point. That's repeated
just
so many
what
times.
it was.
However, he never comes so close to death that he starts.
I think he's
start
pretty close to death from the moment he goes into space.
No, but the point is, he never experiences the worry behind the death. It's all
so he's
exposition.
not worried for his
He
own
goes-
death, and that's a criticism. Because
Yes.
he's more worried about the death of the entire world.
No, it's not that. It's just even when he goes to eject,
Yeah.
there's not a panic. He just does it, and that's great and stuff. That's the making of
why
a good
do you-
pilot and whatever. But
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a criticism, isn't it? When he goes around that black hole, he wouldn't be steering it like he said it. It'd just get catapulted around.
yeah,
So it wouldn't really matter how good of a pilot he was.
yeah, well, yeah. So
But I don't think it's a criticism. I don't
I
think,
just
I
think
don't
the
think in
su-
that film you were supposed to think he was going to die, so...
see, and that's the problem because there was all this talk about death and
But
the
I don't
fact
think
that
the
it's so
dramatic
important
tension
that he
is
does
whether...
live.
he lives or dies, but rather does he succeed or
Yeah,
fail?
but it's all hinging on him. And if he goes into, I'm just saying, as far as a story, as far as like a story building project or whatever, you need that kind of chance for loss, big loss. And
What,
he
you
never
mean bigger than the world? Do you think losing Matthew McConaughey is bigger than losing the entire human population?
It's not.
I don't care about your world. Save Matthew McConaughey. Save me and all my kin.
Joking aside, do you know what I mean?
No. Well, I do, but I don't agree. I don't think that the tension was in whether he's going to live or die, but rather is he going to succeed or fail.
And therein lies the problem, because there should be more of the personal aspect of him living or dying, because that's going to be his main worry at the time when he's about to eject into nothingness.
But I don't. Well, then we're looking at it from different points of view, aren't we? You keep insisting that you have to know whether you have to feel tension as to whether he lives or dies.
Because that connects you to the character. I'm saying there was a little bit of a disconnection there, because there was never any real threat to his life.
Fair enough.
You understand?
I understand from the moment you started speaking about 10 minutes ago.
I don't mean to insult you by asking you if you understood the words I'm using.
Anyway, this is getting way too long.
It is getting too long, but I think it's quite an interesting topic.
Well, it's a good job we make these videos just for you.
You say nobody else is going to enjoy this?
Doubt it. Anyway, well, that's that.
Yeah, enjoy it if you've seen it. And, I mean, if you haven't seen it, and if you haven't seen it and you've watched it anyway, I'm sorry about the spoilers.
Yes. I'm not apologising because I was as shocked as you are.
Yeah, I threw a few there.
Anyway, bye-bye, everyone.
See you guys.
That'll do.
Let me say bye.